Hey, Steve Fox and York the Guide Dog, my little buddy here, back again with another video, and this time around it's all about the iPhone, voiceover, and pronunciations. So if you don't like the way voiceover pronounces some things, stand by, we'll see if we can fix it up for you. In the meantime, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, hit the bell, get the notifications, that way you won't miss a video. We do have some fun, and we share lots of useful information as well for the blind and vision impaired. As you know, I like to get Siri to do all the work wherever possible, so hey Siri, open voiceover settings.
Let's take a look at the settings for voiceover. Settings.
And it
Voiceover
jumps
on.
straight into settings with the focus at the top of the screen, so I'm just going to swipe from left to right down the screen.
Voiceover speaks items on the screen.
And it gives me a quick description of voiceover, then it'll run through some of the gestures.
Tap once to select an item. Double tap to activate the selected item. Swipe 3 fingers to scroll. To go home, slide 1. To use the app switcher. To use control center. To use notification center. Voiceover practice. Button.
There's voiceover practice, if you're ever looking for that. I'll continue to swipe from left to right, so the focus goes down the screen.
Speaking rate. Heading. Speaking rate. 63%. Adjustable.
Actually,
Swipe up or down with 1 finger to adjust the value.
the speaking rate might be a little fast just for this video, so I'll swipe down with 1 finger to slow it down a little bit.
53%.
That sounds better for the video, so I'll continue to swipe now from left to right down the screen.
Speech. Button.
And speech is the one that we're after, so double tap on speech.
Voice. Karen. Button.
And Karen is my voiceover voice that I use all the time. I'll now swipe from left to right to go down the screen for more options.
Pronunciations. Button.
Pronunciations is the one that we're after, so I'm going to double tap on pronunciations.
Select. Speech. Back button.
Here's where I can fix up some pronunciations. So I'm just going to swipe again from left to right to go through the options.
Pronunciations. Heading.
There's the heading.
Add. Button.
Add. We're going to add some pronunciations. I'll double tap on add.
Add. Phrase. Text field. Is editing. Insertion point at start.
Now what I can do here is insert the pronunciation that I want to fix. One of the ones that I have an issue with is guide dogs when it's written in an email address. I get a few emails from guide dogs. If it's written without the space, it's pronounced giddadogs. So I'm going to tidy that up. Now I could either type guide dogs without a space into the text field, or I prefer to dictate everything. So I'll double tap with 2 fingers. Guide dogs. I'll tap with 2 fingers to stop recording. So guide dogs is there. I just need to go back and take out the space in the middle. So on the rotor, you find characters.
Words. Characters.
Characters is the one that I'm after. So to access the rotor, it's just 2 fingers on the screen, twist or turn, and to run through the options. Characters is the one I'm after. So I'm going to flick up from the bottom with 1 finger
S.
to go through
Sierra.
my text field, character by character.
G. O. D. Delta.
I've just passed the D, so the next thing that would be there would be the space. I'm going to delete that, so I'll find delete down in the bottom right corner.
L. Delete.
Delete, double tap on delete.
Space.
And now I have guide dogs written without a space. So I'm going to swipe again from left to right.
Numbers.
Oh, I need to put the focus back up near the title.
Substitution. Text field. Phrase. Text field. Is editing. Giddadogs. Character mode. Insertion point between E and D at the 6th position.
So I put my finger on the top third of the screen until I found the title text field, and there it gave me giddadogs. So I'm going to swipe now from left to right down to the substitution text field.
Substitution. Text field. Double tap to edit.
Now because this is a regular text field, I'm going to double tap with 1 finger to edit.
Insertion point at end.
Now double tap with 2 fingers and I can dictate what I want my correction to be. Guide dogs. Double tap with 2 fingers to stop recording. And that's it. That's done. I can just back out of this screen now. I can either hit the back button or, as I prefer to do, the back scrub, which is 2 fingers on the screen, the backwards facing Z.
Giddadogs. Guide dogs. Button.
There is my corrected pronunciation. So I'll just swipe from left to right and right to left to go onto that field again so it reads it out to you.
Add. Giddadogs. Guide dogs. Button.
So giddadogs
Actions available.
wherever it's written on my iPhone now, doesn't matter what app it's in, it will pronounce it as Guide Dogs. So that was really easy. Okay, let's try one that's a little bit more complicated. I need to find the add button again, so I'm going to swipe from right to left to go back up the screen.
Add button.
There's the add button. Double tap on the add button.
Add phrase text field is editing. Character mode. Insertion point at start.
Here in Australia, we have lots of nicknames for lots of people, and one of my mates, who's been a friend of mine since we were 5 years old, his nickname has always been Buffhead. Okay, but VoiceOver likes to call him Boofhead, so I'm going to correct that. It's told me the text field is already editing, so if I just double tap with 2 fingers, Buffhead. Double tap with 2 fingers to stop recording. Now it's put in Boofhead. I want to correct that. So now I'm going to swipe from left to right to go down the screen.
Substitution. Text field.
I'm not going to use the text field this time around. This time I'm going to go one step more, left to right, swiping.
Dictate replacement button.
I'm going to
double tap to start recording.
Recording
will stop automatically.
I'm going to dictate my replacement, and because it's a dictation field, I don't need to double tap with 2 fingers. Don't need to use the magic tap. It's simply double tap with 1 finger to start recording, and it will stop recording automatically. So here we go. Buff head.
Cancel button. Cancel. Boothhead. 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 Bushhead. Boothhead. Boothhead. Boothhead.
So it's giving me some options there on the screen. I'll just run through them. I'm putting my finger on like it's about the top third.
Boothhead. Boothhead.
So it's listened to what I've said and tried to interpret it.
Bushhead.
No, it's not Bushhead.
Boothhead. Boothhead.
I think the final one is the closest, so I double tap on that final Buffhead.
Boothhead. Boothhead.
Now I need to find the done button, which is up in the top right corner.
Done button.
There's the done button. Double tap on that.
Boothhead.
And that's it. It's done. All I need to do now is, again, go back to the previous screen. I can do that on the back button, or I can do the 2 fingers back scrub. So 2 fingers on the screen, the backwards facing Z.
Boothhead. Modify vertical line B upsilon F. Modify vertical line HD. Button.
You might have heard it there run through what it's interpreted Buffhead as. So in the previous one, Gitter Dogs was Guide Dogs, and it had text to operate on, so it was fine. In the Buffhead version, it writes down phonetically what it is using for that description. So it sounds like hieroglyphics, but trust me, it's there, it's done, and I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so I've got my iPhone here. I'm going to go down to contacts on the
dock.
Phone on the dock.
Double tap to open.
I've already got contacts open.
Contacts. Heading.
Now let's see if I can find what used to be known as Boofhead. Now should be known as Buffhead. See if I can find him here.
Bogart. Bonnie. Boothhead.
And there he is.
Boothhead. Boothhead.
That sounds pretty close to me. So I would consider that a win. Pronunciations, you can tidy them up. Anyway, if you found that video useful, please hit the like button. It helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. And please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel as well. Steve Fox and York the Guide Dog. We do get out there and have a bit of fun and share our adventures. And along with that, we'd like to share some useful information for the blind and vision impaired as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll be seeing you in our next video.